A holiday park in Northampton has been evacuated after flooding. 43 residents were rescued by firefighters and spent last night on camp beds in a leisure centre. More heavy rain is forecast and weather warnings have been issued.
Good morning, everybody. We're starting off on a largely dry note across many areas. There are a few showers around and it's a cold start. The temperature in Glasgow and also Castledarg is only 1 degree at the moment. So we've got further rain to come from the southwest today. That will be with us through today, tonight and into tomorrow, unfortunately falling on areas where the ground is already saturated, and it's going to turn much colder. You'll notice the difference on Friday, lower temperatures and a wind chill.
You got
Good
a friend.
morning, both. I have indeed. A lovely, oops, wrong way. A lovely black Labrador.
He's behind you.
I know, everything's back to front in this studio. Anyway, good morning, everyone. We are in for some more rain as we go through the next couple of days.
And AFC Wimbledon say they've been blown away by the generosity from across the football community, with donations rolling in to help repair their pitch after severe flooding. It's been left looking more akin to a golf course than a football surface, and is certainly a long way from being fit to stage matches. A sinkhole emerged. The club say they've had to pump 100,000 litres of water away. Donations hitting more than £94,000, including, there it is, a £15,000 pledge from Newcastle United, who they were meant to play in the League Cup last night before the pitch and the ground was deemed unplayable. Very generous.
John, thank you.
Well done for them. Good community effort. We've had some shocking weather, haven't we? Carol can tell us whether it's going to be clearing up. Morning.
Good morning, everyone. For some of us this morning, it's a cold but a sunny start. You can see this picture sent in from one of our weather watchers of Ailsa Craig from Girvan. But there's more rain in the forecast today and also tomorrow. It's looking very mixed, John. Good morning, everybody. Some of us are starting off on a cold note, variable amounts of clouds, some sunshine, but others are seeing some showers or indeed some rain. You can see some mist too in Wales this morning in Whitebrook. Good morning, everybody. This morning, it's been a cold start to the day. In actual fact, we've had the coldest night since late April in the UK, with temperatures last night falling to -3 in Braemar. Now, there's more rain on the cards as we go through the next couple of days.
Hi, Nina. Well, we've had a bit of a window of slightly drier weather for some of us, but still around 26 flood warnings in force. And over the next few days, there is more rain in the forecast. The winds are going to strengthen as well for many of us. So quite an autumnal, unsettled spell of weather.
I'm so sorry, by the way, about the football club, Wimbledon, your old football club's
we got flooded out.
Oh my goodness, we've got more of that stuff to come. It's a bit depressing, isn't it? Anyway, it's so lovely. Hopefully we'll
me and Dennis Wise will probably get the blame for it, blocking up the toilets like we used to.
Oh, save that story for afterwards. I can't wait to hear it. Right, let's take a little look. Here's the forecast. Hello again. I hope you had a lovely day. There is some colour out there, I promise. You just have to find it. And a touch of sunshine tomorrow, but also some showers as well. And we've got rain overnight, potentially heavy, with a warning in place into Friday morning. Could be a bit disruptive. It's also going to be a bit colder by Friday as well. Take a look at this. Average temperatures for this time of year, about 17 or 18 here. By a Friday, it's going to be feeling around 14 at best, with that northerly air coming in. So certainly a cooler end to the week.
Hi there, Sophie. A familiar sight just recently. It's been pretty wet, hasn't it? How wet? Well, across southern England, actually, some places have seen 3 times more than the average rainfall, as you can see quite clearly. And guess what? There is more to come. In fact, if we take a look at rainfall accumulation through now to Friday, the brighter green colours across northeast England and close to the Midlands, where we've seen that heavy rainfall, well, we could see a further 80 millimetres. So there's more heavy rain to come before we close out the month of September.
Louise, too early to get in the festive spirit?
Please don't ask me if we're going to have a white Christmas. It's only September. I've just come back from my summer holiday. I'm totally confused by the weather story as it is without looking at that story about Christmas. A pretty miserable couple of days to come, I'm afraid.
Certainly a colder feeling day Friday. Fast forward into Saturday, first thing could look like this. Some frosty conditions, 2 or 3 degrees in some of our towns and cities. Could be a little bit colder than that in the more rural spots.
We're in Cardiff now for the weather outlook tonight with Ruth Dodsworth. So Ruth, go on, are we in for more rain?
Mary, if you have to ask, I think you probably know the answer to that. Of course it is yes. Welcome to Cardiff Bay. We're making the most of the final few moments of daylight. It's all calm here, but as you mentioned, it's not going to last, is it? It never does. And let's start by, I'm sorry to say, talking about weather warnings. We've just had one issued for eastern parts of Northern Ireland. That comes into force in the next hour or so and runs until tomorrow. Nasty conditions here. And then tomorrow, a whole plethora of weather warnings. We'll start by talking about the northeast. There is a warning that comes into force from midnight, runs all day. Some really significant rain over the North Yorkshire moors and the Pennines. We then have a further yellow weather warning for heavy rain for the south of the UK from Aberystwyth across to the Wash and down for more heavy rain through Thursday night and into Friday. That's the rain. But of course, there's more to our weather than just that. We've also got cold air, which is about to start to flood its way into the jet stream, sinks southwards, allowing this Arctic blast. And so by the time we get into the end of the week and into the coming weekend, you'll notice a real drop in temperatures. Cardiff, for example, should be averaging about 18 or 19 at this time of the year by Friday, 14 or 15 by day at best. And with that comes some very cold nights ahead as well. Well, I know it's a few days away yet, but if you're making plans for the coming weekend, Saturday is certainly shaping up to be the better day. But we've got some interesting weather, I think is probably the best way of putting it. But then it's that time of the year after all, Mary. Have a lovely evening.
All right, thank you, Ruth.